Hey folks, welcome back to the Space Haven Brutal tutorial series. Sorry about the abrupt end of the previous stream. We actually had a incident where my recording software crashed because my computer ran out of hard drive space, so I had to go back and delete some old videos. We're in the midst of looting a pirate derelict, which is very exciting because they have all kinds of cool resources. And we're also looking at our fundamentals here. We got some ice left. We're still a little bit low on energy, but we got 16 rods, so that's not bad. And we're short on energy blocks, so we're looking for any opportunity we can to buy them. We also have the option of taking a prisoner on board, one Cassie Bowman. Unfortunately, Cassie Bowman is an absolute coward, and we don't have a prison anywhere to actually keep her, so I don't think it's a good idea to bring her on board. Shield generator technology is good. So we're working on the assembler. Let's start adding more industry stuff to our research queue here. So after the assembler, we're getting the optronics fabricator and the advanced assembler. That brings us up through the research tree. At some point, we also want to think about getting the logistics robots and maybe even the salvage robots to speed things up. And we should think about... We actually have an X1 power generator right now. We should think about researching the X2. But for that, that's going to take 3 Energium crystals and an energy rod. So I don't know if I want to invest in that right now. I think we're kind of okay running on solar power. So we're going to add the robots to our queue, though. Question, do we want to get the robots a little bit earlier? I think we're gonna go for the robots as soon as we have the optronics. Do you ever check out this derelict? No, this is one we decided to abandon, I think. I believe. We can start salvaging this as well. Let's get some whole scrap energy scrap. If we get soft scrap, we'll probably find some food in here. Although, it looks like they... No, here's the kitchen. We'll probably find some food in the kitchen here. Goodbye, generator. Oh, looks like we're not quite done with that yet. Cassie just try to fight one of our guys? I think he did. I think he got in a fist fight with one of our dudes and got knocked unconscious. Yeah, he got a... Or gave somebody a black eye, maybe. I don't know. We're in the 100%. No, we're at 78% here, which is fine. We're just gonna leave the water collector turned off. And we can build another blue crystal using only solar power, which is pretty nice. Surprised we have so much food. I didn't think our thresholds were set that high. I guess it kind of goes in waves because of the way we have our grow bed set up at a relatively low threshold. So we'll eat through all the food that we have on board and then we'll grow more. But we're about our batteries here. We might have to go to generator power. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so we did use a little bit of generator power in the blue crystal production, but it wasn't too bad. Salvage is going to take a while because the ship is so far away. One storage full. This other one's probably going to be full by the time we finish bringing everything on board. Okay, now we have enough energy for another crystal. I'm looking at our batteries being empty again. Trying to use solar power in preference to everything else to save us resources. I think we should be able to leave it there like that overnight and have it recharge slowly, maybe. Just thinking about it. It's kind of like even. If we had one more solar panel, I think we'd be charging. Oh well, let's just let it run. So who's our... We have one cowardly crew member, I think. We have one guy with a submachine gun that we could also replace. Let's replace this submachine gun that Weldon has with an assault rifle. I think it's going to be the storage. Yeah, there we go. Weldon's not terribly accurate. We could give Alka a submachine gun. Or pistol or something. Let's give her a submachine gun just so she can be there and spray bullets when stuff happens, if there's an emergency on board where we need to fight. We finished with the salvage? We did. Okay, let's get out of here. We have... Oh, that's just the pirate. Yeah, we don't care about that. Goodbye, Cassie. You chased us and shot at us, and you kind of had it coming. Solar rate here is 97. This stuff is not worth getting hit by micrometeoroids for, I don't think. Let's return home. Alright, we're good. We're not going to go for the Siren Sector. We're gonna go for this. It's weird that nobody's taking the other mining pod, or why. I guess that mining pod's capable of doing both of these individual mining tasks, so they didn't schedule another job. Should be able to get out of here long before the flare hits. Unless everybody's too busy. There we go. What do we have left in the sector? We gotta do this, and we gotta see what's in that square here. Could also stop here for base metals, but we got 28 already. Let's not spend time doing that if we don't need to for any reason. Here's another derelict that we can check out. And I'm still looking for energy blocks. Oh, it's a Mary Shelley. Wait, are we in the alien sector? I don't think we were. Hold on. We are in the alien sector. No wonder I've been finding so many tough derelicts. I didn't even realize. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. I guess we've made a navigational error. We're not going to go board the Mary Shelley. We don't have the troops for that. That thing's... Mary Shelley is a huge, huge alien derelict that usually has like 5 or 6 nests on board, and there's usually about 8 to 10 haulers, when you first get on board. It's a lot. You can do it carefully if you have 2 full groups of guys with a mix of shotguns and assault rifles. But we're a little bit short of that, and ideally you want to have 3 teams, because then you can clear it without a major risk to your crew. Super rude. We're just gonna... button up. Let's spin up the hyperdrive. Get everybody up and working for like 3 hours, just so they get their spacesuits on. Where are you going? You're not going anywhere. He was thinking about going out mining, but now he knows better. What on Earth? Swear to God, these knuckleheads. Get back in the ship. What are you doing? I don't think there must be cargo on board that pod that he has to unload. Yeah, there's a green crystal there. That's what it is. I guess the use restriction didn't activate soon enough, maybe. Alka was giving somebody the finger there. Okay, we're done with that. So let's unspool our hyperdrive. Open all our vents again. We actually had only one of them closed, so I forgot to open it before. Turn off spacesuits, and go about our day. At some point we should probably build a 3rd pod. I think we can manage with 2. We better use our resources on other things, probably. We have a ton of info blocks that we got from the pirate ship, so we could think about expanding our grow bed footprint, but we're already not using all of our current grow beds, so we research Industry 2, which gives us nothing. But it leads us to the assembler, rather. What's going on with this? Why is there no power to this one particular node? I have a feeling that there's a power node on a wall somewhere that got blown up. This. We don't have the resources to fix that because we have no blue blocks. Give me your blue crystals. You don't have it. Give me your energy blocks, rather. You don't have any. I'll trade that for a unit of refined hyperfuel. While we wait for this android ship to come in the sector so we can see if we can trade with them as well. Could think about getting a little more water. We don't necessarily need to do that immediately. It'd be a good idea. It's fortunate this power node was in a non-critical location. I guess we could have relocated another power node if we had to. We should sell our pistols if these guys want them. Let's see. It's an okay price. Could be better. The main thing we're doing now is just research. We could be... we still have the water collector running, that's good. Well, we have unintended tasks, everybody has nothing to do. Oh, we can't fix that because we don't have the blocks for it. I don't know why it's showing that as an unintended tasks. Century Eagle, this is the military alliance ship that helped us out that we didn't get to trade with earlier. We're gonna just go ahead and buy a bunch of blue blocks. These guys also want pistols, so that's good for us. They also have... they have a lot of good stuff for us, actually. Okay, so our first trade is this. We're going to take all of their high-level blocks here. Not all of them. First trade is going to be this. Our second trade is going to be... this. The chemical. We actually have quite a lot of chemicals. We don't necessarily need to buy more, but I think we're actually okay on that score, yeah. And we could also think about selling these submachine guns. Let's go ahead and sell them. I'm going to hang on to the shotgun. Well, we have an item fabricator, so we could sell all these if we wanted to. Then hang on to the shotgun just for general purposes, though. Could think about building some energy cells, buying some energy cells, excuse me, getting some drones online. We also have to keep in mind that we have shield technology, so that would also help us out if we could get shields on, protect us against what I call meteoroids. Let's buy like 2 energy cells for that eventual purpose. Lots of logistics to do, guys. I'm so happy we're getting this huge pile of energy blocks right when we need it. We've already put one of them to use. So what I want to do with these energy blocks, let's make a 3rd solar cell. I think that should be just enough room. Put another power capacity node over here. That'll use like a 1/3 of our blocks. These guys don't have ice, do they? No. They do have fairly cheap water, though. We've still got 3 ice units, so we don't need to buy water right now. So with this stockpile of blue crystals we have now, we're going to ramp up our production of chemicals. Let's do 8 instead of 5. I think we're also going to start some serious weapons manufacturing. They produce 2 of each of the different weapon types. Except for the pistols, I think. Our storage is almost full. Let's plunk down another storage. That's good. This mess of bodies. I wonder if we should build a body storage. I've never actually built one of these before. I wonder how many bodies it stores. I'm kind of tempted to build one for science, but I'm a bit worried that once I have stuff in it, I won't be able to move it anywhere. What's going on with our power here? Stop the recycler. I'm gonna stop the chemical refinery for a minute. I guess we'll turn on the backup generator since the ship isn't recovering quickly. That was weird, guys. Okay, now we're getting power back. We have low. We're relying too much on solar power. We have a low percentage in this sector, I think. We gotta get an X2. I think we have enough blue crystals now that we can afford to do the research on the X2. Let's get that out of the way. Oh, it's already in our queue. Do we not have a lab? Got the facility here. I don't think we have a research lab. Or a research... whatever the heck the building is called. Facility research workbench. There you go. So we can start to do some experiments here for our X2 generator. There we go. And let's also bump the X2 up in the list here. That should do it. I'm gonna make this a one-way link now. I'm also link this directly to the battery. This isn't really an ideal workspace, but it'll do the trick. And we're done harvesting in this sector, and we're done trading. So let's go. Like, this is where we got hit by meteoroids before. We're gonna let everybody sleep before we go to check out the next derelict, since we know now that we're in the alien sector. Now, we are in a thermal radiation zone, but I think we have enough solar power to mostly compensate. Did I not queue the third solar node? Didn't. I guess I was waiting for the whole construction still. So in the morning when they get up, they'll start working on that while we're in transit to the next sector. We should think about getting another hyperdrive soon too. Just looking at our total mass here. I was thinking about expanding this, but I think we should get the hyperdrive probably first. Bad temperature environment, what do we got? Oh yeah, it's like 52 centigrade in there. I think that's pretty hot. Fairly certain. It's not a comfortable temperature for our crew. I wonder if they can still do experiments in that environment. Probably not. It's probably why we're getting the notification on that thing specifically. There we go. Now we got it under control. I thought that this thing here was going to do it, but apparently not. Wasn't enough in the radiation sector anyway. Cross-link those at least until we have to build another one later. And everybody in the away team sleep for just like an hour. Some of our people are a little tired out from working in industrial areas. Maybe 2 hours. That's good. And our one awake person is going to navigate the ship while they're resting. Oops. I'll click interrupt before I drop. There we go. Got some android pals in the sector with us now. Okay, of the things that are here, what do we want the most? Probably carbon. Let's also check out our... We're not going to tie up the shuttle in the Westphalia because it might be that the androids will come help us out. Come on. That bugs me when things stack on top of each other like this and you can't highlight one without highlighting the other. There we go. Ooh, free crew member. We'll take it. Looks like there's nobody on board except for whoever this is. Another dead person. Super unfortunate. I didn't shoot him this time, I swear. Elysium has been explored. We got some food, some hyperfuel. Okay, now let's take a look at our trade options. Critical resources low, energium, yeah, we know. Not that these guys really want assault rifles. I'm going to sell them assault rifles because we're manufacturing them, so why not? These guys are giving us good prices on all the weapons, actually. They don't have enough money to pay us, but that's okay because we need ice as well. I'm going to do another transaction to buy the remaining ice units And I think we could also use the rest of their energy blocks. We can sell them some chemicals. Yeah, this is good. We should think about getting a med bay soon, I think. But let's get the shields online first. Let's start building that, actually. I think we're gonna stretch out the bridge a little bit here. Let's figure out kind of what's our final bridge location. Oh, we needed... Okay, let's do things in order here. So first thing is the hyperdrive. Which we're actually going to have to demolish one of our hyperdrives in order to get this done. 5. The reason being that this is zoned out. It's in the way. We should slowly begin... We should demolish all of our hyperdrives, actually, and begin the process of moving them over. It's going to cost us a bunch of green crystals, though, probably. So as soon as this whole construction is done, then we'll demolish this guy and rebuild it. We should start cranking out some more hull blocks in anticipation of this project. Let's set hull blocks to if less than 5 instead of if less than 3. That's an interesting looking... Look at the shape of this. Herald of Octavius. That's a cool looking ship. I'm not selling hull blocks because I need them for the construction project I'm about to do. I almost did. And get some more blue crystals. These guys also have cheap water, so we're just going to fill the rest of the hull with that. I'm going to sell them one more chemical unit. And... some hyper fuel. Yeah, that's good. Very profitable sector for us. Just waiting on those pods here. Nice thing about having the ship run partially on solar power is that it's not such a big deal to demolish and rebuild the generator. We even have the blocks for it once we get the research done here on the X2. Wondering now we should build another research facility. We don't have that many tech blocks to spare though, so let's be a little bit judicious with them. I think one of these guys had tech blocks that I already bought. Neither of them have tech blocks now, if I'm reading that correctly anyway. That's the stuff they're offering you. Okay, so here I made a little bit of a error here. I'll make sure this is accessible to the rest of the ship. It's unfortunate that I couldn't build this last sliver here to move that instead of dismantling it. Could think about advanced hyperdrives. That would save us some space. But I think that's sort of an optional research project that's not really essential. We also need more power over here, I just realized. So what we're gonna have to do, I think, is demolish all these guys one at a time, probably. Which is super unfortunate. Maybe we can... I think we could save a little bit of space if we start on that end. There you go. So as soon as that's gassed up, let's make sure that somebody works on that. What's he carrying? That looks like scrap. So yeah, we're gonna draft Gulliver and have him gas up the ship. Make sure he gets time to eat though. There we go. Okay, we got that done. We shouldn't be doing this in a radiation sector, really, but we're still salvaging from the derelict, so... no, Allied, we're not doing that anymore. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to have to loop all the way back around to check out those last two sectors. I wonder if that's worth the trouble. I mean, the nice thing about doing the alien sector is it's a really quick way to grow our crew, because we're finding all these cryostasis pods. It's unfortunate that we're still in a radiation sector here. And we have a temperature problem with one of our grow beds in the aft section. I'm going to close this door, because I think that's where a lot of the heat is coming from. Yeah, that helped. That immediately helped. But we still need to produce another thermal life support regulator in there. There we go. Now it's gonna... I don't want the engines to catch on fire while we're doing that. See, the heat is just creeping up in here. There we go. So now we can open that again and let it absorb some of the heat. I still think we probably want to build another thermal regulator in here somewhere. Maybe over against this wall. Let's get these moved first, because we might want to build something else in this space. Probably want to build more grow beds or something here as well. Guess we're done mining here. Let's get the hyperdrive thing done quickly. Should be enough. Good. So now we can actually take this and move it instead of rebuilding it, which is going to save us a couple tech blocks. And then we'll be able to rebuild the other one once we extend the hull down here. We could also do it on this side. No, we don't quite have enough room there. Very good. And let's take this existing one and move it. And then we're going to build this out one more time once that's moved. And then we'll be good. And I think we actually put that one onto this side. So it's a little bit more even. Stop breaking my hyperdrive. I don't want to be in a sector with a broken hyperdrive, so maybe let's work a little bit longer, guys. There we go. Beautiful. And then now we can rebuild the hyperdrive here. And the reason this is a space saver, aside the reason that I did it starting from the other side here, aside from the fact that I needed to open up this area, was because these things can kind of sit on top of each other. The low-tier hyperdrives can be built. We don't have a real, like, short one. We're going to demolish some hull here just to free up one unit of hull scrap so that we can finish our project. We technically fly now if we need to, I think, although we're overweight still. I have to let everybody sleep a little bit. There we go. That's just enough for that hyperdrive, so as soon as that's built, then we're good to go. And it's going to be really hot over here, I think. Yeah, we're going to have to fix that, but not right this second. I'm going to let everybody sleep for a minute, and then we're going to move to the next sector. Once this is fueled, that is. Okay, so the away team... Gotta keep working on more bunk beds, I forgot about that. I have folks get up and eat in shifts and then sleep again a little bit more. There we go. Okay, now we're ready to go. Okay, we want to check out that zone there. Yeah, and this doesn't go back, so we skipped over 2 nodes. Looks like a beautiful neighborhood for us to settle in. At least until we're finished with the derelict. This entry might be a little bit tricky if it's crowded in this center section. Looks like we're okay. So I'm gonna go pick that up. There we go. Okay, it looks like if there is a nest, it's probably going to be over on this end. I don't see any aliens coming out of that hallway. Ishmael, watch out. We're fine. Nice little shooting gallery going over there. Good. Oh. Danger, danger. Where you go? Go check it out, Vaughn. There we go. Okay, I think that's it for the aft part of the ship. Like a couple squares we haven't explored there, but I think it's fine. Oh. Hello. Pardon me, sir, I didn't mean to intrude. And we can wait for this alien by the door. Saw him for a split second there. Are we not clear? There we go. The lost cause has been found. Tasty. Good stuff. Good stuff. Ooh, yeah, we need that. Some tech blocks. 1 tech block and 2 energy blocks there. Kalen, what are you doing, my man? You go back to the ship. Okay, he's got an oxygen... He's got an airlock there with an oxygen supply. He's fine. I guess I forgot to undraft him. And we're out of a radiation sector. Looks like the coast is clear. We should think about composting. I think we have enough grow beds now to merit composting. Let's get that on our research queue here. So we have this, we have this. We're going to add that to the list. I think advanced assembly is probably more important at this point, but composting is pretty useful. Because we got 100 units of biomatter. We're going to sell some to the civilian ship when they come in. Lord Fontemore, that's a big ship. We don't have anything they especially want. Surprised I don't want to buy some. They are giving us a good price on biomatter, actually. And they have pretty cheap-ish blue crystals. But I think we'd rather buy tech blocks. We also have the option to buy some more energy blocks if we want to. Do we need to? I think I'd rather have the cheap blue crystals. Could get another energy cell, but they're expensive. We could get some more infra blocks just to shortcut some of our industry stuff and speed things along. I think I want to do that. Don't necessarily need to spend 1,000 credits on it, though. There we go. And let's trade them one more batch of biomatter. Good. Okay, and this can be expedite done. Oh, I forgot about it. I forgot that I halted the chemical refinery. That's no good. Alita, what is happening to you right now? You're okay. Oh god, not Alita, sorry. She just took a long time to get to the oxygen, to get to the airlock. Critically low on hull blocks, so I'm not too concerned about that. We have a little bit of hull scrap, and we're about to get our assembler online soonish. Well, actually, it's not that soon, I guess. I think I do want a second research facility. I think that's holding us up. This is going to be a permanent arrangement. I'm just going to stick another space in there that we can put the facility in, and then we'll rearrange the whole bridge later. I think this is going to become like the science lab, and then the bridge is going to be up here. Actually, we could do it the other way. We should probably do it the other way around, because we want the bridge to be close-ish to the crew quarters. So we could put the lab up here, and then maybe this can be the bridge. Another ship in the sector to trade with again. Nope, or not. Didn't want to stick around. We do have a workbench. Well, I guess we have 2 of them now, for what it's worth. Slavers Guild ship coming in. Well, what do they want from us? It's gonna be carbon. That's my bet. No, we're not doing that. It would be a good deal in the early game, but not now that we have the capability to manufacture plastic. I think... I think it's time we suspended our salvage activities and just took the stuff that we have already salvaged and ready to go. It's a pretty lucrative sector for us. Okay, we have another derelict and some ice we can pick up. Of course, this being the alien sector, we have a derelict in almost every stopover. Just pretty nice. Keeps the game exciting. I'm hoping that we find one more good fighter. We're just rewatching The Expanse, my girlfriend and I. We just got to the episode where Fred Johnson is like, "I need 50 good fighters. Send me your best." Although my impression of Fred Johnson could probably use some work. Oh, hello. Hello, friends. I use the word friends loosely. There we go. Yes, destroy that hyperdrive. I mean, alien. Good. We'll go pick that up later. I think we pretty much cleared the hardest parts of the ship by now. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna undraft all this. I'm gonna designate one person to be the... or maybe two people. See if I can... We can't actually queue those. It used to be that you couldn't queue multiple data terminal pickups. Maybe you just can't queue them if they're in the same stack. Some good stuff we found here. We're gonna get our shields online and I got sidetracked. Let's get that done. We didn't actually expand our hull capacity the last time we worked on the hyperdrives because we were just trying to rearrange things and make room to actually build the new hull thing. So let's get the new hyperdrive built, and then once we have a little more room to expand our hull, then we can create a new space for our ship systems to go. Ishmael is low on ox... Oh, darn it. I hate when that happens. Fortunately, nobody got hurt. The other thing we were talking about doing is expanding our crew quarters, which I think is really necessary because of the number of people that we have on board here. Not everybody's getting a turn to eat, I think. I suspect. Should also check the overall oxygen levels on board, just in general, because we have so many people. For last time, I'm not giving you my carbon. I guess we could sell them raw chemicals. We'll be nice to them. It's not really profitable for us so much. I don't even got 21 of them, though. Okay, here comes the rest of our hull construction for the hyperdrive. Okay, so we can build that now. Now that that's under construction, let's finish out our crew quarters. Should I go all the way out here? I think I want to go all the way out here. We could if we wanted to. We also have the crew quarters wrap around here a little bit. But let's leave that for future if we need like an arcade there or something. And then where are we going to put our shields? And where are we going to put our bridge and our research stuff? Let's think for a second. First, let's get a power node properly set up. I think this one is just the right space, just the right size to cover that wall. That's what I want to say. I want another power node to be here. I'm like putting my finger over the screen to keep track of where that is. There we go. So I'm going to start by building a power node there, and that'll give us a little more space to play around with. Do we actually have the hull box for that, which it seems like we maybe don't. No, we definitely don't. We didn't get our new crew quarters built either. Oh, we are getting some hull scrap from these guys. These guys don't have any hull blocks, do they? Did we sell them some hull blocks earlier that we can buy back? No. Feel like we've got enough biomatter. We've had enough of your bleep. How many... want more blue crystals, but I don't want to buy too many, and I kind of feel the same way about the energy blocks. We're about to build shields, though. We could get some weapons online if we bought a couple more energy blocks. So let's invest in a few of them. And we can sell these weapons as well. Could, if we wanted to, even sell a little bit of fruit for money. Let's do it. I have to keep in mind that we need more spaces for grow beds as well. I think we are going to expand this area back here and do like another row of beds. Yeah, we might also use this for grow beds. We got one whole block built, allocated to the hyperdrive. That's good. Looks like we also allocated a whole block to expanding our crew quarters here. Let's make sure that this gets walled off in case of a fire. Could think about having a door over here. We might do that. But let's figure out the overall layout of the crew quarters before we commit to that. Probably going to end up moving this guy. I have to research couch technology, I just realized. There's the other civilian ship that I think ducked us earlier when we went to trade with them. The Blue Thunder. They have lots of raw chemicals, and they want guns. Good. Good. This is so profitable, I love it. Being an arms dealer has its perks. We have plenty of base metals, so we don't even have to think about that. We're a little low on carbon, though, actually. We should be looking for opportunities to buy carbon. We don't really need to buy raw chemicals, do we? We're gonna buy 2 of them anyway. These guys have cheap energy blocks, which makes me regret buying them from the other guys, but what can you do, right? These guys don't have carbon either. Carbon's going to be a bottleneck at some point in the not-too-distant future. We should probably ramp down our weapons manufacturing a little bit to make sure that we have enough carbon to actually produce food for the crew. There we go. Okay, so that's fueled, so we now have space to expand. Waiting for... There we go. Here's our last hull block for the crew quarters, it looks like. Hopefully we have enough to finish that. Almost, but not quite. Well, we can start working on furniture, though. Oh, we do have all the furniture technology. Did we research all that, or does that just come with the thing now? Let's see. I guess that's just a thing that we have now. Apparently, couch is no longer an advanced technology, which makes sense. I don't know why they had it that way in the first place. Well, it was kind of amusing, a little bit. I want to fit in 2 of these somewhere. I don't know exactly how they're going to be arranged yet, but this is my standard go-to, is to have the ability to seat 6 people around 2 tables using these things, and then have a space in between where people can walk. Okay, so we're gonna have this. Can we have them facing each other? I always prefer that if possible. We can. We gotta wait till this one gets moved, and we need 1 little extra hull square over here. Cancel that until we get the extra hull square. Although actually we could move it on this side. Here we go. So we might not get that other side done, but that's okay. This should be good here, I think. I'm gonna take this table and move it over. I mean, we can actually leave this table the way it is and just build a new one, because we do need the extra capacity. Furniture, table. Now we have the light room and the darkness room. There we go. Yeah, we got some options now. I like that. This is nice. We might even be able to fit 2 sets of these tables, I think. You could also think about expanding this part of the hall out and having more single beds instead of having bunk beds, but I kind of like the aesthetic of the bunk beds anyway. I think they use up less space and they're just a little bit nicer to stack people up that way. I mean, it's not nicer for the crew, I guess, but it's nicer for me. And that's what matters, right? What have we done? We're still salvaging hull scrap from here a little bit. We're going to wait for that because we do need hull scrap. Having a shortage currently. That's another 2 blue crystals while we're waiting. Okay, we're out of hull scrap there. We still have two trades that are waiting for logistics. We should try to fit in a second airlock somewhere. Oh, we need a wall behind these shuttle pods. We actually can't fit another U couch in there because of that wall. That's unfortunate. We could fit another booth like this though, and then we could have a kitchen opposite. Let's do it that way. Yeah, oh, I like that. That's a cool aesthetic. So these guys have their own little kitchen that just faces directly into their little booth. Beautiful. Oh, I love this dining room. It's so good. Okay. We're done. We're still trading. Player airlock at 33% error. What does that mean? Do we, like, not have enough shotguns or something? Okay, we're gonna cancel this. Give them a minute, and then we're gonna try again. I don't want to sell them plastic right now because we're down to 8 carbon. And I'm not going to sell them a shotgun for the same reason. Let's actually see which one's giving us a better price on hyperfuel. I think the problem is we have trades queued with 2 different ships and only 1 airlock, so let's let one of the trades finish first, maybe. 578 versus 603. So I'm going to sell you some hyperfuel. Could get fabric, but we really don't need it. Along with the hyperfuel, you're going to get... No, you're not. How do you feel about biomatter and biomatter accessories? There we go. There's some kind of weird glitch where the airlock trading was bottlenecked because I think we had items loaded from multiple trades and the airlock inventory was full or something like that. That's what it seemed like to me. Not entirely sure about that. I think the algae dispenser is going to be over here. Do we build a second algae dispenser? We could build another kitchen here. That would be kind of cool. Where's that food? Let's build a second kitchen. I like that idea. That way the entire crew we can make sure that everybody has food readily available. It's probably not the most efficient thing, because they're going to have to have food divided between these 2 stores, and sometimes they're going to be out of one type of thing or the other in each of those 2 kitchens, probably, if we're not able to keep up with the grow beds. But I think it'll be alright. I think we're producing enough food that it's not a big deal. We're a little bit short on meat and seeds and nuts. We should probably build another grow bed for that. But in order to do that, we need more hull construction. We still have 1 trade in the queue. And I'm not going to bother with that because they're just going to ask us for carbon or something. Okay, we're done trading. Let's move on. Okay, here's another derelict that we can check out. Sweet. We should check on our ice supply. We got ice coming up in the next sector, though, so should be okay. We're 10 ice units, so it's not really a problem. But we really want to get one more crew member so I can have 2 full shuttles. But they have to be somebody who's not cowardly. Like the pirate that we found the one time. I think we're going to leave our last crew member on board the ship for now, and that's fine. In case there's a meteoroid shower or something. I was thinking about doing mining, but I decided against it. Oh, hello. You knocked me back into line with my buddies, I'm okay with it. Stop hurting Kaylin, it's rude. I'm a bit concerned about how many aliens are going to be on this ship. Let's go open this door. Oh boy. We're managing. People are a bit wounded. We need a medbay. Why do we not have a medbay research done yet? I'm gonna add that. We're gonna bump that up. I think we need the logistics robots more. This is so risky. I'm really nervous about it. We're committed to fighting in this position. If we don't, we're gonna just take a bunch of casualties. Okay. We're just gonna sit here for a minute and kill all the aliens that come out. Because they will. Okay, Kaylin's not in the line of fire. That's good. We're doing alright. We just gotta be patient. This guy needs to get back in the door here. There we go. I'm a bit worried there's going to be another nest on the other end. But we mostly cleared this one. Oh god. At least the guy in the with shotguns in front. That's pretty good. Oh god. Let's get these guys into the room. Oh no, we're being flanked. Yeah, there's definitely another nest on board. We can do it, I think. Come on, hang in there, guys. We're so close. Okay, let's take stock before we go on. How are we with resting and stuff? We got 2 guys that are pretty badly injured. We got 1 guy that's tired. We still have 4 guys that are basically okay. So, oh no, sorry, 3 guys that are basically okay. Let's get this egg. Definitely get that one. It's a little dicey, guys, but we're gonna try to press on. I'm gonna regret this, I just know it. Let's try. Let's try to be a little bit cautious about how we do it, though. We'll do it at 1x speed. I'm gonna send in 1 guy as kind of a canary to see how things are on the other end here. Looks like we might be in the clear. I guess there was just the 1 nest. Thank God. Let's have everybody go get oxygen from this thing. And then we're going to clear the last corner of the ship over here, which might have 1 or 2 aliens, but hopefully won't have any eggs. Hopefully. Meki did not get any oxygen. Can you guys share? Thank you. And Weldon, who is less injured, is in front, so that's good. think we're good. Where's the aliens? We explored pretty much the whole ship, so there's got to be an alien on board that we missed. So there he is. We missed that egg. Fantastic. That was dodgy, but we did it. Okay, who do we need to go back and sleep? Vaughn needs to sleep, Kaylee needs to sleep. They're both unconscious. That's not ideal. Can we pick up our injured guys? We got him. There we go. Well, then you're okay for a bit, even though you're bleeding. I'm gonna have you go and grab some of this stuff here. If the combat situation was less dicey, I would have had them do that earlier, but I was really focused on trying to eradicate the aliens without taking any casualties. We should also have Weldon sleep, because he is bleeding. Out of hull blocks. Yep. That is true. Okay, Weldon can eat. Don't set the kitchen on fire, thank you. Checking out the new kitchen digs. We'll worry about that in a second. Or, what am I kidding? I'm just gonna cancel it. Kaylin... I'm gonna take the risk of letting you eat. Looks like you're okay. Everybody else is fine. So just these two that are bleeding. He's healing. Kaylin's on the mend, actually. But we still want to take it easy with him and give him some time to recuperate. Or her, or whatever. That person, in particular. Mickey could really use a little bit more rest too, but he's kind of okay-ish. He's going to be working in the mining pod anyway, so there's not a lot of risk of him, like, hurting himself. Blue Thunder is here again. I'm real happy with our new kitchen. Super good. We should think about having another algae dispenser, I think. Yeah, let's do that. And then this is going to be like a dance floor, maybe. And we're going to take this table and move it down into the corner. Trying to move it to the corner, but it won't let me. I'm not sure what's blocking it. There's an air vent there. That's unfortunate. Can't really move it, though. We can put it in this corner, I guess. Nope. The corner is currently occupied by this chair. Maybe I just want to leave that where it is. It's fine. What are we doing with this space? I was going to expand and put another power node out there is what I was going to do. Could maybe put another research facility in the meantime. Get the next two online a little quicker. Temperature's a little warm here, but it's not too bad. I should finish up this wall. That's just grow bed area. It doesn't need to be open like that. We can stop taking info scrap on board. We got 50 of it now. Probably the same for soft scrap, actually. That's next to soft scrap. especially since we already just built most of our furniture we need. Somehow we managed to get another whole block together. I guess because we're getting whole scrap from this thing. Okay, now we got 2 researchers working. Love to see that. We completely used up all the infra blocks we found from the pirate ship. We used to have this huge surplus and now it's gone. But I think we have enough resources now that we can up our threshold so we can get stuff built quicker when we need it on demand. Yeah, that's fine. So we're just going to up our threshold so we'll have 5 infra blocks at any given time instead of just 2. We're done here? We're done here. Poor Kalen almost died to the aliens that still haunt his dreams. I wonder if that ever goes away. Not entirely sure. Never paid that much attention. So this is going to be... Do we need the second workbench, really? We don't really want this in the generator room. This should be life support or something, probably. So let's figure out where our bridge stations are going to go first. We need at least 3 stations, and then a shield console. And then, how big is this ship again? It's 3x1, so we're probably going to want weapons eventually. Short an infra block for this, no big deal. I don't want to build the shield generator itself yet because I don't know where it's going to wind up, and I think we need more hull blocks anyway. And I don't want to build it before we're ready to have it in its final position, because once it's charged, it's going to be a waste of energy. We have to discharge it and recharge it by moving it again. Need to get up and eat something. There we go. That should help with the healing process. He's actually at max health because of protein deficiency. Let's see if we can get him to eat something again during the day. Maybe that'll help. No, we're not producing enough meat. Oh, that's a Slaver's Guild ship. Time to go. Okay, we just have to be careful not to get Kaylin hurt. Everybody else is good to go for this sortie. I'm gonna park on this side in case the slavers show up in the middle of the sector. Give us a little more time to get away. We leave Kaylin out. I think we want every gun available. He's more of a help than a hindrance, despite his wounded state. Another one of these. Okay, the wounded guy is on team... Both of the wounded guys actually are on team 2. So, team 2 is definitely going to be bringing up the rear this time. Nice long hallway. Love to see it. Let's have Team 2 actually wait here. Hello, monsters. Okay, we're gonna Team 2 is gonna kind of cover our escape here. Just gonna keep them parked in this nice long hallway. And get a good overview. Maybe we'll move them forward a little bit. There we go, okay. I see guys lurking over on the other side there. They can't get to us. Oh, hello. Thank God for Windows. Not the operating system. In case that was for some reason unclear. Okay, we're gonna go, make sure we go this way. Good, okay, perfect. Get that shotgun working. Perfect. I'm so glad I had these guys lined up already ready to shoot. Made my life so much easier. You shoot at that guy, go for it. Okay, we're gonna move these guys up a little bit. Oh boy. Maybe back up. Let Mechie keep running. Yeah. Good. Beautiful. Slow and steady. Destroys the aliens. I'd really like to blow up that wall if we could. Could we blow that up? No, we'd rather shoot aliens. I mean, I can't blame you for that. Oh, it's a window. I don't think you can blow up windows, actually. The weird idiosyncrasy. Or that, actually, you couldn't in the previous version. They may have fixed that. Can't remember. These guys need to be up forward. They're not contributing. Okay, we're fine. We can't just sit here all day because then all the eggs will hatch and we'll end up fighting twice as many haulers as we need to. Need to make sure that we... Don't bite Vaughn. Don't bite Vaughn. What did I just say? Okay, we're gonna have these guys cover the other nest while this group blitzes the one nest and hopefully destroys everything. Okay, active threats first, then this thing. Oh, that's the control console. We need to destroy the egg. There we go. Okay, we got it. These guys are still shooting at that, which is fine. Ow. One got a little bit wounded there. Again. There we go. Nobody's bleeding though, so I'm happy about that. And then these guys are covering the other exit to the nest. It's kind of like a crossfire scenario. Alright, I think we're gonna open this door and then that should be about it. As long as we don't hit a hauler here. See if we can get rid of this quick. Yes, okay, perfect. I'm just gonna march all these guys down here and finish the job. Okay, now we need oxygen. Oxygen's way the hell over there. So I'm gonna have to run back and get it. Run, 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 run! Did everybody get oxygen? Everybody get oxygen, perfect. We just gotta clear the remaining corridors. Perfect. Okay, so we got some corpses, some food, and some more corpses for study. That was good. Nice and smooth. We're out of power over here. Of course, as soon as we finish clearing the derelict, the Slavers Guild ship shows up to bother us and dispute our claim. Let's expedite this then. Okay, we're gonna suspend energy scrap salvaging. Just take the stuff that we've got now. Try to get out of here quick, guys. Okay, we need them to go home. They're already going home anyway. They're on their coffee break. Don't you dare leave this guy behind. Thank you. Okay. Slaver's Guild ship has entered the sector. We're spooling up our hyperdrives. That's not ideal. They're gonna hit us with something. Do we want to shut down the hyperdrives? We do, because we don't have everybody back on board yet. It's gonna just buy us a little bit of time. They're still shooting at us? No, they stopped. Now we have enough people on board that we can fight them if they come over to board us. Yeah, we're not transferring anything else, right? Okay, we're gonna suspend hull scrapping as well. That was a close call. We really need to get our shields online, or get another stabilizer, one or the other. Unfortunately, all of our guys are injured is the only thing. We're gonna let everybody sleep because that's the best thing we can do right now. We're gonna have Gulliver, who's relatively uninjured, work, and we're gonna have the nav on red alert, so we can leave as soon as we see a shuttle coming over. Meantime, we're just gonna recover a couple hit points here. It's down to below half. Fortunately, they're not real... Okay, here comes the shuttle. Let's get out of here. Okay, we made it. They didn't even get a chance to man their guns before we got out of the sector. I'm gonna pop back to here because we know that's a safe sector we've already explored. We just need to let everybody rest and recuperate from the big battle that we just had. Park next to the derelict in case there's any more stuff for salvage. I can't remember. Doesn't look like it though. Oh, there's a little bit of hull scrap. And we can go back to auto. Blue crystals. And we're gonna wait for our recycler to produce a couple units of hull scrap, plus whatever we get from this. So once we have this online, I think we're going to put the shields in this general area here. Makes sense for them to have their own power capacity node. We already have a power node there, so it's a good place for it. Power's not linked, that's okay. Okay, so this is... We can actually link out all the solar panels to the battery, so this is okay. No, we can't. We can if we daisy chain them. It's too far away, so we have to make this... How do I do this then? I'm gonna clear all these links because it's confusing. They're crossing over each other. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to queue a little bit more hull construction over here. This is going to be our shield and weapons and stuff like that. Starting with just the shield. Although, I think this should probably be grow bed over here, this little nook. So maybe we extend this out a little bit if we can afford it in terms of hull blocks. Let's take a look at our crew status. Everybody well rested. We're going to let them stay the night here. So if I were to build another one of these 5x5 guys, how much space would I need? That's a 4x5 area. So it'd be about there. Okay, so then this would be a wall. I should put a wall there as a marker. So that's going to be the wall at the end of the grow bed section. And then that means the shield can go over here. And I probably don't want it in the same room as the solar panels, but I want it to be very close by. So that means this is going to be wall. I need that. I should probably do it the other way. Let's do it like that. So this is going to be 2, 3. We got one extra space here. That's going to be the shield generator. This guy's got a hauler slash and a crawler bite. Let's make sure he gets some early breakfast so he can be fully nourished, hopefully, for healing. There we go. Okay, and I think we can move to another sector at this point. Once we get our construction pod back. There we go. Okay, they're leaving, so we can reclaim our derelict that we were salvaging here and get the rest of the hull scrap from it, which is what we need. I can't wait till we get to the assembler in line and we don't have that bottleneck anymore of limiting our hull blocks. We're getting there. Yeah, so we're getting hull scrap and energy scrap from here. And not infra scrap. We already have that set. Come on, finish it. Nope. We need one more block. One more hull block, that is. Did we get another? We did, yes. We scrapped enough from this derelict to finish our project here. Okay, so filling in the walls. Make sure we have our things situated correctly. So that's a wall. That's a wall. Shield generator. And then this is going to be a wall. And somewhere we need a door. We also need a place for the energy cells to be stored. Where's that going to be? That could be out here. That's alright. We should probably make a door somewhere. Oh, this takes a hull block. That's a shame. So we're not quite... we have enough hull scrap to actually do it, though. We can just sit here and work until that's done. We have all the resources that we need to chill and build for a minute. I have a feeling that this recycler area setup isn't the most efficient. It'd be nice if we had storage there that had like a little bit of every kind of scrap. I think that would make it go faster. this could be a good place for that. Let's do it there. So this is going to be a local storage that only stores specialized, specific types of resources that are needed by our industry in this area of the ship. So we're going to have hull scrap have a minimum of 4 here. We're going to have infra scrap have a minimum of 2 here. Energy scrap have a minimum of 6. And tech scrap, I don't care too much about tech scrap actually. Maybe I'll have it up to 4. Let's make it 3. And then soft scrap 2. Should be good. I think that's making it faster. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, the industry guy can... People can go directly back and forth. The industry guy can keep working. Yeah, it's way faster. Look at that. He's just working and working and working. We didn't get another hull block free, though. I think because we used them to refill the pod base. Okay, well, oh well. Let's launch. So we just need one more solitary little chunk of hull scrap to get that shield generator done. Is this already explored? It's not. We see the Slavers Guild's coming in. I think we'd get this done and just quickly get some hull scrap. We'll see about it. It's a pretty small ship, so unless it's loaded with aliens, it shouldn't be too hard to clear. On a bit of a clock, though, so we've got to keep that in mind. Can't sit around here all day laying siege to the alien nest. I don't care about that right now. Took a couple hits, but it was very time efficient. Okay, we see one alien in this corridor. Oh boy, hello. We can afford to wait for the hauler. Not quite in that much of a hurry. Although he's not making his move, so maybe we should move out. There he goes. I think there was one more alien down here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there he is. Alright, we've explored the Crimson Biscuit. So, Crimson Biscuit, we are going to expedite, transfer, all that stuff, and hull scrap only. And we're not going to worry about getting this noble metal. Okay, this is taking too long still. Maybe we're done. Okay, that shuttle's gonna get mechy, and then we're done. Are we done? We're done with the hull scrap? Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So we get done with all that, get the resources we need just in time to dodge the Slavers Guild. That's what I was hoping for. They're gonna hit us a little bit, but it's alright. We're waiting for our shuttles to land to have a bit of confusion about their priorities. Did we shut down the hyperdrives? Let's do it. It worked out well for us last time. Our situation can only get better as we get our shields online here. Nav to red alert. Shields to red alert. We have our stations manned. We have nav. We don't have shields yet. Give our hull a minute to recover. And let's see if we can micromanage our shields into existence here. Okay, we got our last... we're not taking a break, guys. Okay, so who's working on this now? Alka, okay. Keep an eye on them to make sure they're not launching a shuttle on us. Got a little bit of hull back. Okay, we got a hull block done. So this is empty of... this one? This one. We're gonna turn off logistics to that to make sure the hull block goes where we need it right now. We didn't end up getting put in the other pod? No. We need somebody else on these two stations. These guys have been sitting there for too long. They're gonna get tired. Civilians have left this sector. Okay, our stations are manned. Our shields are coming online. Oh, no, they're not. It looks like she was doing a task, but the shield's not built yet. Okay, they're launching, so it's time for us to go. Alright, we're gonna go back and finish looting, man. If that's the way you're gonna be. I think it's everybody's nap time. In-game, that is. If it's your time, your nap time too, let me know in the comments. There we go. It's probably past my nap time. It's like 1:45 here. Lord Fontamore, greetings. At your service, my lord. Want carbon? No. I gotta check how much carbon we have. I bet it's pretty low. We're at 9. That's not terrible. I thought it was gonna be lower than that. Oh, we don't need to be on red alert anymore. We have one. Go get some sleep. Shields online, Captain. We didn't build our energy cell store yet, but we did get the shields online and have them charged very shortly here, hopefully. Do we not have anybody who does shields? Let's take a look. We don't have anybody who's good at shields. I'm gonna have to give it to somebody anyway. I'm gonna say it's Alka. Oh, Alka has it too, so yeah, shields are gonna be... she's gonna be our shield person. Whenever shields are needed, she's the go-to. If it's not too much trouble for you, we can micro... there she goes. No? Okay, you know what? You... there's no job. Oh, we're in Nebula. Derp. Okay, we're gonna just wait for our hull to recharge then, as long as we're not under any kind of threat. Our crew can sleep too. Somebody set the kitchen on fire. That's rude. Don't do that. They got it put out. Blue Thunder. Blue Thunder sounds like a name of a, I don't know, Sentai team battle suit or something. I'm gonna try to sneak past Slavers Guild. Sneak. Where are we headed now? We're gonna head towards the resource-rich sector, which is this way. So we actually missed our turn here. All blue check boxes, very good. Crew's waking up. So none of these are... Yeah, they're empty now. Okay, so we can fix these guys and just orient them so they're nicely set up with their buddies here. I guess we did our interstellar travel in the middle of the night here. Everybody's sleeping. Finally have a spare hull block. That's good. Let's turn on logistics to our pod bays. Make sure they're supplied. I think their last hull block is going to end up going into there. Let's see what's in the next sector. We got 2 enemy ships in the next sector. Where are we headed? We're headed... We could head towards the Cult of New Haven system. Let's see how we do in the system, because I have a feeling that we might be ready to fight in ship-to-ship combat by the time we get to that sector. I think we're going to head to the bottomward direction here. And we're starting to charge our shields. Cultists are following us. And as usual, we could stop and trade with those guys if we wanted to, but since we're not in dire need of any particular resource, it's more efficient if we go and harvest things and let them come to us eventually. Alright, well with our shield generator online and charged, we've officially graduated from the part of the game where we have to worry about getting clobbered by meteoroids all the time. And we got a whole new sector to explore ahead of us here. Folks on Twitch, stick around for a minute. Folks on YouTube, we're going to wrap up here for today. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, and it's your first time checking out the stream, don't forget to subscribe. It's free. And I'll see you next time.